Hello YouTube, I'm back with another video, and today I want to talk about kind of a controversial topic, religion. Now, when I was young, I wasn't really forced to going into like church or anything, but my grandparents, they were both Catholic, and every time I would, stay the night, like a Saturday night with my grandparents, they would always take me to church the next day. And, I was pretty young. I didn't really understand what was going on, really, with that. But, I was always taught to believe in God, when I was young. And then when I got to be about 16 years old, I had an encounter with a girl. She had walked up to me and asked, "Do you believe in God?" And I was like, "Yeah." But I didn't know why I said yeah. I mean, the question kind of, took me by surprise because, I didn't really dress like a normal person. I had like hoodies, black hoodies. I wore black hoodies a lot. I wore a lot of black back when I was in high school. And so when this girl came up to me, it was kind of a shock that she would ask a question like that. And that question just kind of, it really kind of hit me. And I was just like, I was thinking later that night what, I was playing that encounter over and over and over in my mind. And I was like, why? Why do I believe in God? And I couldn't come up with an answer. So I was like, from then on, I was just like, okay, I don't know what it's called, not believing in God, but I kind of stopped believing in God. And then, shortly thereafter, I came across a stand-up of George Carlin, one of my favorite comedians, and he did a bit about God and everything. And I was just like, yeah, I mean, he made a lot of sense, that basically religion, God didn't exist, And that's really what kind of sealed the deal on my atheism. And from then on, I just kind of was an atheist. I started kind of forming my own opinions on the whole thing, I mean, people claim that God is good, that it is a good being. But I mean, if God was such a great being, why would he create such bad things? You know, I mean, there's so many bad things in this world that really go unaccounted for, you know? Because if he created everything, then he also created evil. He created bad things, you know? Which leads me to believe that he's not really a good being, if there is a God. That he's basically kind of a neutral being. You know? He's not good nor bad. He's a neutral being, if there is a God, which I still don't believe, but people that claim that he's good and, oh, he saved my life, and, oh, I found Jesus, and all that, you know. I don't feel that God is a good being, you know. And the thing of it is, you know, he gave, or it gave us all free will, which is a big mistake. Big mistake. I mean, to me, if he was all perfect, he wouldn't have made that mistake to give everyone free will. So, I'll probably get a lot of hate for this video. A lot. But, you know, I don't believe in God. I believe that, you know, my parents created me. My parents created me, not God. And their parents created them, and so on and so forth. It was an evolution. I do believe in evolution, because there's actually proof of that. You know, there's actually proof that evolution existed. You know, and then, you know, there's no real proof that there is a God. You know, and people would always say, like, oh, you know, he created everything. Did he create himself? If he created everything? No. I believe that man created God. And created him, or it, or her, or whatever you want to call it, to control people. Simple, you know? It's like, oh, if you don't live by this, you'll get punished by God, you know? I mean, we have laws for that. I feel we don't even need God anymore. If we have laws in this world, or in this country, we don't need God. All we need is the laws and morals. You know, a conscience. I mean, people say, oh, the conscience is God, you know. It's God telling you that this is wrong. No. That's your mind telling you that this is wrong. You know, what you're doing is wrong. You know.